I once heard of a story of an old watchmaker in a quiet little town where the days seemed to move slower than anywhere else. People often marveled at his skill, how his hands, steady and sure, worked with tiny, intricate gears. His workshop had a peculiar calm about it, with a gentle ticking of clocks creating a rhythm that made time itself seem fluid. And as you imagine walking into his shop, you might notice the faint smell of polished wood and oil. The way the light flickers through the dusty window feels almost like a dream. And it's funny, isn't it? How just being in such a place can make you feel so at ease. You might even find yourself noticing how your breathing naturally begins to slow, as if aligning with the soft, rhythmic ticking that seems to echo in your mind. And isn't it curious how the more you focus on that sound, the less aware you become of everything else around you? The ticking seems to slow time down, inviting you to just let go for a moment. It's almost as if each tick draws you further inwards to a place that's deeply still and yet endlessly expansive. The watchmaker's hands move deliberately, his eyes focused on a single golden gear. It was fascinating how he could concentrate so deeply, his entire world shrinking to that one delicate piece. And as he worked, it was as though the whole shop began to breathe with him. The clocks seemed to synchronize, their ticks blending into a harmonious hum. And it's remarkable how time feels different here, isn't it? Like a stream flowing gently, carrying with it any tension, any stray thoughts. And perhaps as you notice this, you might also become aware of how the watchmaker seems to move in perfect harmony with that flow. You might even wonder what it's like to be that focused, that absorbed, to feel the world around you soften as your mind drifts effortlessly deeper into a place of quiet observation. And with each breath, it feels easier to let go, to just sink into that rhythm, letting it guide you. After all, there's nothing you need to do here except to notice how easy it is to relax in this timeless moment. The watchmaker often told visitors that every gear, no matter how small, plays a vital role in the grand design. One day, a curious traveler asked him how he knew where each piece belonged. The watchmaker smiled and said, "Each gear speaks if you know how to listen. Sometimes it's about paying attention to what's already there rather than trying to force a solution." And isn't it interesting how that idea applies to so many things? How often do we rush past the subtle cues, the quiet whispers of insight, simply because we're too busy looking for something else? And yet, the truth is, you already have all the pieces within you, don't you? Sometimes it's just about noticing them, like gears clicking into place, one after the other. The traveller watched as the watchmaker gently adjusted a spring, and suddenly the watch began to tick with perfect precision. "It's not about fixing," the watchmaker said. "It's about understanding how it all works together." And isn't it fascinating how when you allow yourself to slow down, you can start to notice things you didn't before? Perhaps you've already begun to realize how moments of stillness, just like this one, can reveal so much about what's truly important. Almost as if beneath all the noise, there's a natural order waiting to emerge. And as the traveller left the workshop, they felt a newfound clarity, as though the ticking clocks had left a mark on their own rhythm. And as you return to the present moment, you might notice how much lighter your body feels, how your mind seems sharper, calmer. And later today, as you move through your day, you'll find it easier to tune into yourself, noticing those subtle, quiet moments of insight that help you move forwards with ease and awareness. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, feeling refreshed, clear, and fully present. Thank you for joining me in the Watchmaker today, and until next time, goodbye and good mental health.